it's Jen from Not So Mystical Tarot. This is going to be your quickie update reading for Wednesday, midweek, about 5:22 or so. So we'll just find out what we have going on middle of the week. Everything will be timestamped in the description. You can also find my Instagram, Not So Mystical Tarot, or notsomysticaltarot.com in the description as well if you would like a personal or private reading. So let's get started with Aries, midweek around the 22nd of May, 2019. Aries, you have the Magician. All right, everything's available to you in infinite measure. What is it that you're looking for, though? Like, let's find out. What are you up to, Aries? Oh, you're up to a whole lot of worry. Okay, so whatever it is that you're worrying about, the universe has got your back. The thing is, I think you're struggling alone. And that's what you need to realize, is that when you're up and you're worrying and you have all this stuff, you don't have to be the one to solve this all by yourself. The universe has everything available to you. You just need to go and ask for what it is that you need. Whether it's asking your partner for help or help with a personal problem, or going to a colleague or a boss, whoever it is, it's okay to ask for the help that you need. Ask the universe for the help you need, or the strength you need, the guidance, the direction, whatever it is. You don't have to be doing all of this up all night alone, stressed out and worried. Okay, let's get some clarification for Aries. All right, you got, the Page of Wands. So you do feel like you need to do something, but when it clarifies here with this Magician, it's saying you need to ask for help. You need to go to whoever it is that was in control of this situation that's keeping you afluster, and you need to ask them for help and assistance in managing this, dealing with it, whatever the case might be. You ask them for the help that you need. You don't have to do this alone. And the pages, they bring messages. Pages are, they're like, hello. And this is a page of action, one. So it's saying you're going to have to do something to get the help you need, but you can't have it. And then you have the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles is like your go-to. She's like your go-to chick, like she's got everything organized. She got her bills paid. She's got all of her stuff in order. Her house is in order. Her desk and her job are in order. Her kids are in order. Like, she's just got it under control. That may be just a guidance for you, that if there are some things in your life that are out of control or not feeling like they're reined in, taking care of that as well will also ease this this burden. The card of insomnia, up all night worrying, things just running around in your head. Get your life in order here so that you can get your sleep and your regular personal time in order too, so you're not a nervous wreck about whatever it is that you've got going on. It always feels better when you're organized, right? All right, we're going to move on to our Taurus. Taurus people, what do we have for Taurus? Midweek around the 22nd. Can get this card out of here. Oh my gosh, you get the Magician again. How weird is that? Okay, so Taurus, you need something too. Although the energy, the general energy, it does run through all of the signs, so it's not a huge surprise. And you get the Page of Swords. So there is stuff, people are having things on their mind right now. There's stuff weighing on your mind. You have a message here from the Page of Swords, and that's an intellectual message. It's saying you got to use your head about something. There's something going on. You have the ability to have whatever it is you want, but you've got to use your head. There's something. I guess this is maybe just saying don't be emotional, or don't try to just do stuff to fix whatever you have going on. Use your head. There's an opportunity here for some kind of abundance. From the universe. We see it right there. The universe has everything open to you. So you've got to. Maybe it's just saying when, to ask for what you want, but to use your head when you do it. Queen of Swords. There's nobody more fierce than the Queen of Swords, and no one who is more able to discern what it is that we need to manage, take care of, what is right, what is wrong to do. So employ that Queen of Swords when it comes to this. She's not going to steer you wrong. She may be a little harsh, but that's not a bad thing, because you have the Queen of Cups here to kind of meter her out. Queen of Cups is all soft and wonderful. So it may be some kind of emotional support that you're looking for. Don't be afraid to go and ask for what it is that you need. And with that Queen of Swords, don't pussyfoot around, the topic. Whatever it is that you need from, whether it's from the universe or from another person, don't be afraid to ask them just straight out. Don't beat around the bush and try to hem and haw. Just come right out and say what it is that you need. All right, let's find out what's going on with Gemini. See if this is a trend. Gemini, the Ten of Swords. Okay, you are the swords, but this situation is just saying it's done. Whatever it is done. Let's find out what it is what it is that's, oh, that didn't come out. Okay, let's find out what it is that's done and over with. How about this one? The Page of Cups. Okay, you may have extended yourself emotionally. This is a message being brought to you. A lot of pages so far. This is a message being brought to you, I believe, about probably extending yourself a little bit. And either you had an opportunity to extend yourself and you didn't do it because you were afraid this was going to happen, or you did do it and it did happen. But either way, this Ten of Swords has something to do with an extension of yourself emotionally and personally, which isn't something you super enjoy anyways, being the Swords. But the one thing about this, yes, it's a done over deal, and it is a little stressful and upsetting. The beautiful part of all this is that it's done. That's the thing. You can't be more dead than this. So it's over. So let it go. Let it go. I mean, it's unfortunate, whatever it is, it's disappointing. Yeah, you got the Seven of Cups here. So that definitely was some kind of emotional thing that you opened yourself up to, and it didn't turn out so great. Or if it is something that you saw coming and you went, yeah, no, thank you, be glad you did, because this would have been the result. So either way, you had a lot of input. This feels like it was emotionally really messy, and you didn't really want to get into it. And it, like I said, if you did take that leap, and like, it's like you knew better. If you did take the leap and you got into something you shouldn't have, you knew ahead of it, you know, going in, that it was going to be a problem, and it turned out to be a problem. Don't beat yourself up, because Knight of Wands, it felt good at the time. Yeah, if you didn't do it, you escaped. I feel like you probably did. And if you did do it, the Knight of Wands is all about doing what feels great. And the Knight of Wands, at the time, it seemed like a great idea. It didn't turn out to be such a great idea, but that's okay. You know what? Pull the swords out of your bag, throw them to the side, and move on. You know, you're a Gemini. You're strong. You can handle yourself. It's all right. It's over and done, though. Whatever it was, it's over and done. So you can move on. And if the opportunity is just presenting itself, I would say to let it pass you by. All right, we're going to go on to our Cancers. What do we have for Cancer? Middle of the week, 22nd. The Emperor. All right, so what do you got going on? This one's right with it. Ooh, this is awesome. Eight of Pentacles. So it looks like something that you're doing, Cancer, with your work, or something you've been working really hard on. You are seeing major progress, and other people can see it too. Like, you're kind of like the boss. The Emperor, he's got himself together. So whatever you've been working on, either the higher up people around you are noticing. I mean, everybody's noticing, which, you know, that's fine. But the people that are super important are noticing as well. So you've done something pretty cool here, Cancer. And if you aren't seeing this just yet, it's coming. But yeah, definitely there's something that you're going to have some recognition about something. Some kind of recognition is on its way to you. Let's find out a little bit more information about this Emperor. What's going on with this Emperor here? Three of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, something you've been building, something you've been working on. You could be part of a team. This could be like a group project, group effort. But the thing is, you have followed the rules, followed the directions. You've done things the right way. And really important people are noticing that. That's awesome. Nice turn in the energy that we've had here. The first few signs had a little bit of rough go. This is too many cards. Let's just get one more card here to give us some more information on this work. Although I don't think we need, yeah, I was going to say, we don't need much more clarification. You have the Eight of Pentacles here, which is like a lot of work that's been done that now people are noticing, right? And you've done all the right things. You got the Emperor here who's like, hey, awesome job. And then here you have the Nine of Pentacles, which is just a progression from the 8 to the 9. So everybody sees what you're doing. You're doing great. If you haven't seen it yet, that's what you're going to see midweek. So I know Wednesdays are, everybody's tired and exhausted and whatever else. But you know what? Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it, because your time in the sun is coming. All right, we're going to move on to our Leos. What do we have for our Leos? Middle of the week, around the 22nd. Strength. This is like your card. I always say this is the Leo card, you know. What do you need strength about? What do you have strength around? What is going on? Eight of Wands. Okay, you've got some seriously major energy coming toward you. And I think this is saying you need to, like, this is a card of like quiet strength, dignity, that kind of thing. So there may be some stuff. I feel like I'm hearing like kind of crazy energy coming toward you, and it might be very exciting, Leo, but as it shows up, you want to maintain your composure, okay? Maintain your dignity. Like, I don't know, I could use an example. Like, let's say you have a crush on somebody and they start talking to you. You don't want to start like babbling and giggling and acting all crazy. That's just an example. You know, like, it's like if you're selling a car and someone comes to buy it, you don't want to be like, take this car. You know you want to buy it. It's the same kind of thing. You just want to keep your composure, keep your cool. There's some kind of energy coming at you, and you got to keep your cool right now. It's really important, Leo. Let's find out what this energy, what is this about? What is this? What in the heck is going on for my Leos? Ace of Cups. Yeah, this could be personal. This is an opportunity from the universe, an emotional opportunity, an opportunity to be open. Now, this is saying this energy is coming. Be open and prepared for it. However, act cool, okay? Keep your cool. You're in control of this situation. This may feel a little wild and out of control as it heads towards you, especially because it's got an emotional flair to it, but you are in control. You are in charge of how this situation plays out. So whatever it is, whether it's, you know, an opportunity at work, or it's somebody that likes you, or, you know, who knows what it is, there's some kind of opportunity coming towards you, and you're really digging it, okay? So, like, I don't want to say, like, you're not trying to play games. I'm just saying, don't act like, you know what I mean? Like, you got the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, keep your cool. The Three of Pentacles is all like, we're following the rules. We have a plan. We're acting according to plan. You don't build a building without a plan, right? The Three of Pentacles is saying, just follow the rules. Just keep it on an even keel. You've got something coming towards you that's good and exciting and yay. Just try not to act all yay, okay? All right, Leo, we're going to move on to our Virgos. What do we have going on for Virgo, middle of the week? Middle of the week, this one. Ooh, Six of Pentacles. That's always a nice card. You are the Pentacles, Virgo. This is when it comes up in this deck, I always say it reminds me of that, like, pay it forward card. You got that Six of Pentacles is like, you have enough bounty and enough extra abundance to be able to give to some people that maybe don't have what you have. So find a way to pay it forward. And then you have the Six of Swords, which is like, you know, you're out the door. It looks like you have come from a place where maybe things weren't always so copacetic, but you kind of have come to this place where things are like really nice, and you know, you want to keep that even keel. But I am feeling like there's a way for you to, like, I keep hearing dial it down a little bit. Like, you know, you don't need to be in such a frenzy. I feel like you were in kind of a frenzy about something. It's time to just dial it back. Kind of, I want to say, go back to who you really are. Maybe you had to really push through something, and it put you in sort of a choppy, stressed out state. You've had the chance now to move away from that. You've regained your abundance, your composure, your cool Virgo thing you do, and you're back to being you. So just remember that as you move on. And yeah, here you go. You got the Knight of Pentacles to clarify this. The Knight of Pentacles, he moves slow. He gets a million things done in his own time, but he moves slow. He's very steady. This is just saying whatever, like I said, I felt like you had some kind of like I don't want to say panicky energy, but you had something going on that was kind of, and it feel like it made you a little crazy. And so now you've just kind of regained your regular Virgo composure, okay? Just get one more card here for my Virgos. About this Six of Swords, this traveling, this moving to a calmer place. Okay, well, we got like a bunch of cards that fell. That's not helpful when they fall in a big wad. Ooh, the Star. Yeah, okay, this is just reminding you that you're in control of what your future is, what this new thing you're doing. You can have anything you want, dream big kind of thing, do, have whatever you want. You're the one in control. This is all about you being in control of your environment and being in control of what's going on with you in your life. So just remember that as you move on, that you don't have to be controlled or led around by anyone else. This is about you have regained the control in your life. So, and the other thing too is, as a Virgo, the awesome Virgos, pay it forward, because that makes you feel good. That like kind of feeds your soul, you know. All right, we're going to move on to our Libras. Seven of Wands. Somebody's got something to say about something you're doing, and they're giving you some kind of crap about it. All going to have to do with how you react to it. Let's see what we're talking about here. What is this in relation to? Knight of Wands. Okay, some kind of action. So Knight of Wands does whatever he wants. He does what feels good. He's not trying to hurt people and be a jerk, but he just does what he wants to do. What like makes him light on fire, that's what he goes and does, and doesn't really care what a lot of other people think. So you may have had one of these moments, and now you've got people that have something to say about it, because like you're up on this high hill here, and there's people way down below you, like way down here, and you're like up here, and they're sticking up at you. They got something to say. Notice he's not engaging with them. He's just like, yeah, no. Like you may be following like your own path, and you've got people who are like, well, I don't know if you should be doing that. Well, why are you doing that? Well, I don't know if I like that. Well, who cares? They're not your problem. Your clarifying card here is the Six of Cups. This is about feeding your soul. This is about the stuff that makes you happy. Like it lights you up. It makes you so happy inside. That's what this is. So you know what? These people that have down here that have something to say about you, who cares? You're making yourself happy. You're doing what makes you happy. And the other card you got here was the Magician. And the Magician is all about you being able to have, be, do whatever you want with the full backing of the universe. Like the store is open. You have an infinite amount of resources at your disposal. You don't need to worry what these other people think. And this is saying like, hey, go do you. Do what freaking lights you on fire. Go do the thing that just, sets you on a blaze, like do that stuff. And there's always going to be people that have something to say. That's not your problem. Not your problem. Just don't even wait. Just be like, yeah, no, and just move on. All right, we're going to move to our Scorpios. What do we have going on for Scorpio? Three of Cups. That's kind of nice, huh? Three of Cups and the Seven of Cups. Okay, there could have been some confusion in your social life. This is like a celebration. Like this is like your tribe, your girls. If you're a guy, it could be you hanging out with your dudes, whatever. And it looks like there may have been some kind of confusion. Like, when you have like your tribe that you hang out with, and then one of your tribe brings like a weird friend to the group, and you're like, oh, who is this person? It could even be something like that. In Scorpio, I'm a Scorpio rising. We're kind of like, ooh, who are you? I might sting you, get away. Like, ooh, you're new. It could have been that, but whatever happened, you'll write it back around. So either you absorbed this person into your tribe, or you stung them and got rid of them. But either way, there could have been some kind of upset. It doesn't have to necessarily be a new person. That was kind of an example, but it could be some kind of upset to your regular mode of relaxing and chilling with your people. There was some kind of overstimulation, some kind of extra stuff you just weren't in the mood for. But everything seems like it's back to normal now. And if that hasn't happened yet, watch out, it might happen, and maybe this will just help you not react all evil like when it does. How about that? Let's get some information on the tribe we got going on here. This Three of Cups celebration. I mean, we all love that. Okay, got the Justice card. So yeah, it will all work itself out. You got that. She's got her sword held up, and she's just like, yeah, it will work itself out. It may be a little awkward because the Justice card is pretty cut and dry. It's a card of kind of major judgment. So it, like I said, it may maybe a little harsh at first, but it will all settle down. Whatever this emotional confusion is, it will all settle back into a time of like contentment and celebration. And like I said, I use the tribe as an example. It could just be you personally get upset about something and you get all Twitter-pated and conflicted about it, but it all gets itself righted back around, and you're able to like, once you go through the judgment phase and get it all sorted out, you're able to like breathe deep and handle it. You also got the Three of Wands, and that's all about your long range, your future planning. So whatever this extra stuff was that showed up, I think you hadn't planned for this. Like you had like a long range plan in mind. Things are going along this way. We're going to do things that way. We're going to do them that way. And then this weird stuff showed up, and you were like, I didn't plan for that. But like I said, with that Judgment card, it all gets sorted out. So whatever hiccup in your timeline occurs, don't stress out over it too much. It's all going to get sorted back out. All right, we're moving on to our Sagittarians. What do we have going on for Sagittarians? I don't know. Where is my card? Looks like it's this one. The Emperor. Somebody else got that too. The Emperor and the Seven of Swords. Okay, Sagittarius. So I don't want to say you're up to something, but if you feel like maybe you're getting away with something, like particularly at work or something, you're not. Maybe you're cutting out early, you're cutting some corners, getting somebody else to do your final reports. I don't know what you're doing, or whatever, but this is it doesn't necessarily be at work. It could be a figure. This could be kind of an authority figure. There's something that you think you're keeping from people, and they know about it. So it's either that, or it's you're considering maybe doing something a little bit shady. You're keeping something from someone, and it's saying like, don't. They're gonna find out. It's like maybe you're thinking about cheating on your taxes or something. Don't. They're gonna know. So just don't do it. If you're thinking about doing anything shady or anything, you know, that you shouldn't be doing, don't do it. All right, let's get a little more information on this Emperor, because he came up for somebody else too. You got the Hanged Man. Yeah, it may be somebody too that you don't necessarily see as governing your business. And I'm thinking with that Hangman different perspective thing, it could be if you're thinking about doing something a little shady or a little something you shouldn't be doing in an unexpected place where you think no one will see you, know you, find out, whatever, someone will be there. So don't do it. Okay? I don't know how much more clear I can be about that. Let's get a little information on this sneaky, shady, what are we doing over here with this Seven of Swords, this sneaky, shady thing? Oh my, this is sloppy shuffling. Okay, well, I did have two that came flying. Okay, three. Holy. Two of Wands. Okay, yeah, you're going off plan somewhere. You're doing something you shouldn't be doing, or thinking about doing something that is not part of the original plan. And you got the King of Pentacles. Yeah, they're gonna know about it, especially if it's at work. This King of Pentacles is all about work. So if you're thinking of like cutting out early, having somebody punch you out, I don't know, pawning off your work on somebody, not doing some of your work, blowing it off, whatever, don't, because they're going to know. And then you get the Ten of Swords too, which is like, yeah, just stick a fork in you, you're done. Like, you don't want to go from this Seven of Swords to this position here where now you got a really big problem. So all I'm saying is if you are thinking about doing something you shouldn't be doing, just don't do it. Whether it's at work or home or in your personal relationships or cheating on your taxes, I don't care what it is, just don't do it. Because somebody who you don't want to find out, basically, is what we're talking about. They're going to find out, whether it's an authority, or, person you're in a relationship with or whatever, or your boss. It's just don't do it. All right, we are moving on to our Capricorns. Capricorn, you have this Two of Swords. You are ignoring something. There's a decision to be made. You're at a crossroads, and you are like, yeah, I don't really see that right now. I'm not really interested in what you're talking about. Well, just because you can't see me with this blindfold, we can see you, okay? Newsflash. You got the Star. So you're hiding from some kind of big dream. Don't do that, Capricorn. What are you dreaming of? It's like, this says to me, you're being a dream killer for yourself. Like, there's something that you have a chance to do, like something big, and like a big wish. Like, I want to be, do, and have this. I want to do this. I have a chance to go skydiving, and I always wanted to, but I'm not going to do it. That's what or maybe you have a chance at a dream job, or opening a business, or loving a certain person. Maybe, a relationship you never thought you would have, and you're seeing this chance, and part of you is going, yeah, no, I'm not going to do it. Yeah, you're very conflicted. You've got this Seven of Wands here where she's all like, no, and people from way below are pointing up, and I think this is you. Though, I feel like this is you, but I feel like this negative energy is not coming from other people. It's coming from you. Like, I feel like you have this thing you want to do, and you have an option to do it, and you're choosing not to do anything because you're talking yourself out of it. Usually this is other people giving you negative stuff, but right now, especially with this Two of Swords, I'm just seeing that you're talking yourself right out of it. You're like, yeah, no, that'll never happen for me. Like, I don't deserve that. Whether it's a promotion at work, or, like I said, a certain relationship that you maybe have always been interested in, and now it's coming to where you have a chance to, maybe be with this person or whatever, and you're like, oh no, but they don't really like me, or, oh, my boss will never really recommend me for this promotion, oh, I'll never get this job. Like, you're talking yourself right out of some kind of big want that you have. Yeah, and you get the Two of Wands. This is something that secretly you have kind of always thought, well, maybe. So I don't know what it is that you're trying to talk yourself out of, but the chance is right in front of you. It's like right in front of you. So you choosing not to make a decision is making a decision to not do anything. Just remember that. So you're still making a decision whether you actively make one or not if you don't do anything. So please don't do that. Don't give in. Don't give in to society's, telling you what you can and can't have. You can have anything you want. You really can. All right. How about our Aquarians? What do we have going on for Aquarius midweek? Eight of Cups, you're walking away again. Boy, walking away. I hate to say walking away from things that don't serve you, but I like to say you're walking toward the things that do. And little by little, the things that have not served you or that don't work for you anymore, they just kind of fall away. And that's what those 8 cups are. And you've got, yeah, this is maybe, it may be that you've been working on this for a while and it's just kind of hitting you that it's really happening. And then you have, you know, I love this card too. I think the Leo's got this. This is a quiet strength and dignity. And it's saying, you know what, in the throes of you realizing this is happening, please keep your dignity. Don't lose your mind. You know, it may not be easy to deal with. The 8 of Cups is wonderful and amazing and exciting and terrifying and scary and sort of sad. So if you get yourself on an emotional like roller coaster, don't lose your marbles with people, okay? Keep your cool. This is about a cool, calm, even sort of energy. So you may feel a little emotional about a few things. Just keep your cool. Like, and you have this infinity sign right here. That is an unmeasurable, immense amount of strength that you have to draw on from the universe. You don't need to give in to acting like a crazy person, okay? Plus, that's really not who you are, and you'll really hate yourself for it. So try to keep your composure. If you get feeling all wonky, just stop, you know, this midweek. If you get feeling weird, just stop yourself and remember the situation and don't lose your mind. You know, promise yourself, listen, if I still feel like this in an hour or two, I'm going to lose my mind. But right now, I'm going to keep my cool. And look at this. You go from the 8 of Cups to the 9. The 8 of Cups is tough. Now you got this 9 of Cups. You will progress through it. So you keep that calm, cool, even strength, and you will progress right through it. So you're not going to, you don't have to be out of control, because that will really, like I said, that will set you right off. You do not want to, you will not, you know, you'll just beat yourself up for it. Let's get another card here. Six of Swords. Yeah, move away from it. Use that quiet strength you have to move away from something that is making you start to feel weird. Just try to move away from that rough, like you got the rough waters here, and the Six of Swords is about traveling to a more calm place. Use that strength and do just that. Don't lose your cool. You know, sometimes it's easy to do that because we just get like, just like I said, you know, tell yourself, if in an hour or two I still feel this upset, I give myself permission to lose my marbles, but otherwise I'm going to keep my cool, okay? Promise yourself. All right, and we're going to finish up with our Pisces. What do we have for Pisces? 3 of Pentacles. You're building something. Okay, this is like a new foundation, a new way to do things. Ooh, and you got that, boy, that's coming up a lot. That's 7 of Wands. This, to me, you are trying something new. You have a plan of a certain way that you want to be, a certain thing that you want, a certain lifestyle you want to achieve. And you have these plans, and they're intelligent, and they're well thought out, and they're well rounded. And you may have some people who just do not get what you're doing. Like, you're up on this high hill, you got these negative people down here, you know, they're poking up at you with the sticks. Notice though, he's got his stick and he's like, yeah, no, but he's not engaged. He's not down there arguing and fighting with them. Don't argue and fight with people that don't understand your plan, okay? You have a plan. It's just like an architect. They make plans for a building, and if I walked in there and said, well, I don't understand how this is going to work, they're not going to fight and argue with me and defend how they made up the plans for this building, because I don't know what I'm talking about. Same thing. These people down here, they don't know what they're talking about. So if you're getting like some kind of negative feedback, you've researched this, or whatever this is that you're doing, whether it's like spiritual growth or a different kind of a lifestyle, or you're doing something different in your practical life, people see it, and they're just, whenever you are different, they're going to have something to say. It doesn't necessarily mean it's intelligent. It just means they're going to have something to say. It doesn't mean that you have to deal with it. It doesn't mean that you have to let it affect you, okay? Just tell them, no thanks. No thanks. Nope. Not interested. Let's get a couple cards here to give us some clarity on this 3 of Pentacles, this plan, this new thing you're doing. Well, you know what? It doesn't matter what it is, because you have the Justice card. And the Justice card is going to give you a little bit of strength here, because she's got that sword of truth where she's just like, this is what I'm doing. And so when this stuff comes, this is whatever this 3 of Pentacles is, this foundation, this thing you're doing, this whatever this is, it's done, and you're going to do it no matter what. So these people can say whatever they want, but you're already gone, you know. And then here you've got this Four of Cups, and a lot of times they say this is a boredom card, whatever. I also see it as these people, these negative people are trying to hand you some kind of nonsense, and you're just like, yeah, I'm not interested. It's just like I said with him. He's not clacking around with a stick. He's just like, yeah, no. And here, you know, this they're saying, oh, here's a vat of something. Here, take this guilt, take this hatred, take this nasty thing, take take this why are you different than me cup. And you're just like, yeah, no thanks. Like, you just can't even be bothered. You just can't even be bothered. And you know what? That's really cool, because you got your own thing you're doing here. You got justice with you. You've got everything on the path you need it to be on. You have the strength to just go, yeah, no thanks. And especially, again, when they try to hand you some kind of cup of emotional nonsense, you just, yeah, no thanks. You're good. Like, I'm good. Thanks so much. And just keep it just like that, okay? All right, I will talk to you all soon. Thank you so much for watching.